Good morning to you. It is Thursday. I think it would be May 28th. And this is the morning report. Another day in paradise. Still at Rainbow Beach. Now I am doing the stock report. The market went up last night, which is completely opposite to what I expected, but that's what the market is deciding to do. There is a proviso though. The two provisos actually. One, the movement that was so sharp and so strong, it has now changed the short signal to an almost, not quite, to an almost preliminary long signal. What it's really trying to tell me is that the market is in transition to go to the long side if that signal continues to be so strong. So what that means for my position is this: I've got my stop loss and I'm not going to move it. So if it gets taken out, it gets taken out. Because there's going to be some downside, right, and there's going to be some upside, becomes a point of managing the position to get out at the least possible damage. So what I'm going to try and exit at the lowest price that I could possibly be, so I would minimize my my losses. It's now becoming, because of the sharp movement, it's now becoming a point of managing your position or your exit rather than managing your position. It's not an ideal situation to be in, but that's what happens when the market makes a sharp move. However, let me say this: the reason I'm able to be confident about the transition period and the signals and where the market is happening is because the market is showing me, the system is showing me that where the strength is in the market and what the market's health is. Without this, I would be going, where would I go? What should I do? It's it may be prudent to get out now because I don't know whether the market is going to go up or down, and it's a sharp move, and I'd be going through what other traders go through. I don't need to go through that, right? What is happening is that the system is now telling me, yes, there is a beginnings to the long side. The sharp movement is a good indicator. The indicators are now shifting, but there is still some weakness in the long signal. And what that tells me is that it's more likely to be up than down. So it now becomes my decision whether I should exit now, okay, or exit at some time by managing my position, knowing that there's going to be some slight ups and slight downs. It's not going to drop. The bottom is not going to drop out of it anymore. I'm not expecting that. That's not what's on the cards. Moving on from here, what I intend to do is, like I said, I want to manage my exit, not manage my position at the moment. So my exit is now going to be managed as to whether I get out now or I get out at the least possible price. So what I might do is that I might leave it for tonight, because there's that small weakness in a system, in a signal, in a long signal, in a preliminary long signal. I might leave it and see what happens, and then tomorrow I would exit. That's as far as the S&P 500. I haven't loaded the data yet for the foreign exchange and the commodities. I'll be doing that in about, say, half an hour or so. And I'll be making my decision as to what positions I'll be taking in those. C'est la vie is the way the market goes. The good thing is that I have a system that I can manage. It. Anyway, I'll be talking to you at the next report.